Hello and welcome to the fourth speed build video for the collaborative build series that KleinNF and I are doing on the TOG Twitch channel. In this video you will get to see the speed build of the horse and cart business area and the general housing area that I built during the live stream, and then get a little show and tell for all the zones that were built during this stream. If you have Talespire and want to join and help Klein and I build out more of the zones, hop on over to the Totally Online Gaming Group Discord channel using the link below in the comments, and watch for announcements on when our next collaborative build stream will be, and for details on how you can join in. Then you'll be able to hop on in and help us create this town and make it something super unique and special. Alright, I've talked long enough, so here's the speed build. I hope you enjoy. So right here, so this is a kind of the workshop area. They have this crane in here to help them with any heavy loads as they're constructing stuff, constructing carts, or loading up carts for deliveries and stuff like that. They've got a lot of stuff in here. Guys are in there working. They've got here, when we strip off that next layer, we can see they've got a little, some stuff stored in this hallway, but it's really just a hallway connecting the heavy lifting kind of workshop area with the crane to things for fine-tuned stuff, and that kind of equipment or whatever, working on stuff. They've got a few donkeys out in the back here that they use for pulling deliveries and pulling the carts for that. And then they have like a showroom area here. So it's, this is where people can come and rent carts. And then back in here, and he is standing on a chair. But back in here, this is kind of the main office where we've got a kind of reception area, and then the boss and his private office right here. Okay. And then they've got their pathways, which have been kind of well worn as carts are driving in and out. Donkeys are pulling them in and out, etc., etc. Okay. So that is that area there. Here, this is another general housing area that I threw together. Okay, kind of like I said, I used kind of Klein's little copy-paste method to make it go a lot quicker. So these are basically carbon copies of each other, a little bit larger than the ones he did, but it's still a fairly simple kind of a general middle-class home. One bedroom, got a small kitchen, dining area, and if they are going to have a larger family, if they're going to start expanding, they're probably going to have to maybe build a wall here and make that into a nursery or a kid's room or something like that. Who knows? Okay, and that's pretty much what this area is here. And they've got some kind of park areas that have been thrown in here by the city. So there you go. That's all there is to that. So now let's take a look up at the stables that Klein built. So right here, these stables, as we can see, they're going to have multiple layers to deal with here. So as we zoom in, we're going to have to start stripping them away. So here's the top layer is gone. And it looks like up here you are storing, I'm guessing those are representing like hay bales and stuff like that. Yes, no, maybe so?
Correct, hay bales, yes.
Yes, okay, yeah. And then you got a little pack mule down there. And then as we cut away down further, okay, we get down to the next level. It looks like actually that's still that same upper level. Just had all the hay bales removed. It looks like we've got this kind of front office here, where the boss obviously likes to enjoy his wheels of cheese while he's working. And then we have all of our different stables. We have, looks like, standard stables, and then fancy stables for the rich and the powerful for their high-end horses. And then he's got this great fencing around here, which this was something, it looks like he modified a little bit of the design, but something that kind of got the inspiration from 42 Get-A-Fix and their design. So that's, he kind of put his own spin on it. Looks like, did you use portcullises and then clipped in the wooden posts? That's what it looks like. I like that. Very cool. So, alright, now let's see. Did he put any secrets underneath? It doesn't look like it. Which, that is something I forgot to highlight here, is in here we've got, as we zoom in, I'm a little bit too cut out, as we zoom into this head office, in there there is a special secret. There is a trapdoor underneath this floor tile. And if you go through that trapdoor, grab the right thing here, it takes you down a ladder into this sewer. And in this sewer, cut away just a little bit more, we have an escape path leading outside the city walls and a secret treasure room underneath. Because, well, that guy's doing some shady dealing and making a lot more money on the side than his little shipping business would lead you to believe. But then he's got this secret escape entrance with hatches. I don't know if I can get it to pop off just enough of it. Okay, there's actually 2 hatches that should go right on there. But then it leads to outside into where wilderness is. And perhaps later we'll add more wilderness so that you can see that too. Alright, so what else do we have that has been built this stream? Alright, let's see here. Ooh. It looks like we had some addition here to over near Cedric's place. Kind of looks like a well and kind of a picnic table area. That's pretty cool. I like that.
Did not use the space, so I decided to put something there.
That's nice. I like that. That's good aesthetic. All right. And then, you know, we had the Tanner last stream. Let's see. Oh, looks like the open air market. There's some work going on there. I'm liking the concept so far. This is pretty cool. Okay. And then over here, this is the other build that Klein did. This general housing, kind of a little bit lower end of general housing. It's right near the slums, so it's not as good as some of the middle class housing, but it's better than the slums area. So as we get zoomed in on here and start cutting away, there, now I can finally get the roofs to come off. Okay, so we see these are just, again, simple carbon copy type homes. A little bit of difference here and there. You know, double beds in some, single in others. But just a very simple home design with a kind of a small park like area in the center for the residents to enjoy. Bungalows to sell to the rich. Yeah, they might not want to live right next to the slums though, which, speaking of the slums, right here, as we back out, right here, Melro came back in. Originally I thought he was just finished with the slums and was, you know, kind of going for the, oh, it's all broken down completely and maybe burned down and falling apart. But he came back in and he just did some more work on it, and that's what he was up to. And so he added some more, you know, levels to it, some additional, you know, more wood, things like that, and it's got a very nice look to it. I like it a lot. Okay, and it contrasts nicely with what Klein did over here next to it. It's got some similar style with the stuff they added on, but there's some difference in kind of the tent city portions that Klein put in, and then the ruined castle stuff that Melro put in. So I think both very cool setups. Okay, and I think, if I'm mistaken, or not mistaken, that and the marketplace that is currently being worked on are the only things that were not, or that were built this stream. So I think that's pretty much it. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. I'm going to leave the build up for espionage if he wants to do a little more work on it. Just so, you know, he didn't get as much time to work on it and everything. So I'm going to leave that up so that he can continue to build in there, and then we'll show it off later on the next stream.
Okay everyone, that's the third speed build video for Klein and I's collaborative build stream. If you like this video and what we're doing here on this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Later everyone.